Time around, Sanjeev Kumar Bichli, Joint MD of PVR Cinemas, is here with us. Sanjeev, hi, afternoon. Firstly, going through your numbers, your PAT has halved this time around, 7.5 crore rupees versus a comparable of 15. Could you reiterate the reasons why?
Actually, although obviously the top line has grown, the revenues have grown from last year.
Right.
The last year we had an exceptional item, which was the sale of the Cr retail mall, where the Phoenix Mill property was housed. So that basically had added to the PAT. Otherwise, if you just look at a pure exhibition business, and the PAT has grown from last year.
Fair point. The base effect really coming into play. What about the margins? How have they panned out this time?
I beg your pardon, sorry?
What about your margins, Sanjeev? How have they panned out this quarter?
They've pretty comparable from the last quarter. I mean, we have gone up in the consolidated revenues have grown from 177 to 117, which is obviously up by 15%. And EBIDTA also has gone up from to 34 as against 22 last year. So we've pretty much basically, gone up from last quarter.
Okay. Just a couple of more pointers, Sanjeev. What has been the occupancy level in the exhibition business and the average ticket prices in the first quarter? And what can we see in the coming quarters as well?
This quarter we had 7.53 million footfalls, which is up by 36% as compared to the corresponding quarter previous year. And July so far has been very, very good. We've had more than 3 million admissions, which has been backed by, strong content, plus, growth in the exhibition business. We've added 3 new multiplexes with 13 screens in Jalandhar, Ujjain and Ludhiana. So all of this has contributed to higher footfalls in July. And so, I mean, this quarter in any case looks quite good because content is good. We've got Ekta Tiger, which is a big one, coming up in August 15th. And even September is looking fairly strong.
Sanjeev, you were also exploring methods such as revenue sharing deals in place of rentals, mostly in smaller towns, tier 2 and 3 cities, to offset margin erosion on account of higher rentals. Give us some details on, what exactly do you plan to do?
We are getting some good deals now, as you said, especially in the tier 2 and tier 3 cities. We're trying to keep the rentals as low as possible and, work out on revenue sharing deals with the developers. So we're hoping some good deals now, as you said, especially in the tier 2 and tier 3 cities. We're trying to keep the rentals as low as possible and, work out on revenue sharing deals with the developers. So we're hoping to keep that, obviously, cost down as much as possible. Other than that, the eye is always on other costs such as film hire that has marginally gone down as well, which is a very big raw material cost for us. It has gone down by 1 or 2% this time as well because of the English films. So we really do have this as a strategy going forward to keep these costs under control.
You just talked about your 2 new properties, Jalandhar as well as Ujjain. What has been the response?
Jalandhar has been fabulous. I mean, we've been trading at close to 50-55% since opening, and we've had a very strong F&B component there as well. We've been achieving 60-65 rupees per head. Ujjain is a tax-exempt, city in Madhya Pradesh. It's a low-cost model for us, but there too the response has been very good. Ludhiana as well, which we just opened less than a month ago. There as well, the average occupancy is hovering around about 40-45% with a very strong F&B component of close to 55 rupees. So they've all added a lot in terms of both ticket sales and F&B sales.
Could you reiterate, Sanjeev, how many new properties in the next 2 quarters?
In the following 2 quarters, we should be opening around 30 to 40 more screens, and we're opening up in new markets where we don't have presence yet, such as Nagpur, Pune, Mysore, and also some tier 3 cities like Bilaspur, and also consolidating our presence in places like Bangalore, and Bombay and Calcutta further.
Okay, Sanjeev, we leave it at that. Good chatting with you, and the stock as well is holding up pretty well. 13.5% on PVR, 188 is where the stock is currently. Back to market.